Have you noticed that when you think about a night out drinking, you remember the fun, the laughter, the connection, but somehow your mind forgets about the hangover, the regret, the anxiety, and just that weird feeling of trying to piece the night back together? This is not an accident. Your mind is running something called a mental filter. And this can be one of the biggest reasons why socializing sober can feel harder than it is. If you don't know me, I'm Fiona, I'm a psychologist, and I help people to enjoy socializing alcohol free. When people stop drinking and they want to enjoy socializing sober, they often say things like, nights out just aren't any fun anymore. And then when I ask about what socializing used to be like when they were drinking, they'll say things like, it was fun, I was relaxed, I could be myself. What's missing from that memory is the hangover, the 3 a.m. anxiety, wasted next day, and trying to remember what happened the night before. Your mind quietly filters those parts out. This is a really common thinking trap called the mental filter. It's where your mind selectively remembers all the good things about drinking and deletes the rest. So when you go to events sober, your mind is comparing reality to a highlight reel that never really existed. Of course, nights out are going to feel worse. A lot of people try to solve this by arguing with their thoughts, by telling themselves, oh no, drinking isn't that good. Don't forget the hangovers. But that turns into an exhausting mental debate. And then that's also going to make your night feel worse. On one side of your mind is saying drinking is fun, and the other side is saying, but it caused you lots of problems, and you've got this back and forth, and then your night just becomes a mental battleground. The solution isn't winning the argument with your thoughts, it's stopping the argument altogether. When your mind says drinking would be more fun, you don't need to debate it. You can let that thought fade into the background so it doesn't need to ruin your experience. And this is exactly what I teach in my peace method, which is all about retraining your mind so that thoughts about drinking don't dominate your night out, and you can enjoy yourself socializing sober, feel confident, and be yourself. If you've ever noticed your mind doing this, filtering the good parts about drinking and forgetting the rest, then you're not imagining it. There are actually a lot of thinking traps that make socializing sober feel harder than it is. So that's why I made a free guide, which is called 10 Ways Your Mind Can Make Socializing Sober Feel Harder Than It Is. You can download it at soberpeace.com. Link is in the description. Speak to you soon.